If you need any My Team grinds in any mode, hit up my boy Witty for safe, reliable, and the cheapest grinding services around. Hit him up on Twitter. You won't be disappointed. Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2KP video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Galaxy Opal Rudy Gobert, another really good Galaxy Opal card who I think is being slept on in this inevitable drop. I'm pretty sure that this card is like pretty similar to Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's my comparison. We're gonna see. I think he's those guys, except slightly worse athletically and better as a shooter, is my thought. And that's a card that should be, I mean, he's going for 60K. That feels like an extremely good price. Another really good budget Opal. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily My Team content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, Rudy Gobert. Look, he's 7'1", first and foremost, so he's huge. 93 offense, 99 defense. Like the post stats aren't great, but he has a 95 standing and 90 driving dunk, 84 mid-range, 67 three ball. Now, Wilt's three ball is 60, Kareem's is 64. That's not an issue in that comparison. 79 ball handle, 85 pass accuracy, 98 block, 98 interior, 94 perimeter, 97 rebounding. I mean, he's an incredible defender and rebounder. He's got 92 agility, 88 vert, 97 strength. He's not going to get mashed at all with those types of rebounding, interior, defense, and strength stats. 86 speed is a little bit on the slower end. I think Wilt and Kareem are 89 or 90, so he's a little bit slower than those guys, but he's about the same size. He's a slightly better shooter rating wise, although not significantly, and he's elite defensively and as a rebounder just like them. So stat wise, it makes sense. Half posterizer, rise up, post lockdown, challenger, off up, glove, interceptor, pogo stick, box obvious, rebound chaser, brick wall, immovable enforcer, on ball menace, high flight, and iron paint patroller, all on Hoff. Gold badges like bailout, break starter, pick dodger, post powerhouse, lightning launch, strong handle as well. Now I will say 67 three ball, you're going to want to add a couple shooting badges. I think deadeye, slippery off ball, and set shot specialist are all worth adding. You don't want to add any other badges, that's fine, but those are the ones that I would add to Rudy because I think they're going to be legitimately useful. And here's the thing about Rudy Gobert. Here's the thought process with this card. His jumper is way better than Wilt and Kareem's. As I say that, I should very, very fast. Okay, it's not way better. No, it is way better. I'm not gonna lie. I know I mistimed the first one. It's definitely way better. It is not the prettiest jumper you've ever seen, but it's much smoother, much more consistent than Wilt and Kareem's. We can ignore the fact that I shot it very early, very fast in the first one. But remember, this is no set shot specialist, no three-point shoe, 67 three ball. You add a shoe that's gonna boost up that three ball and set shot specialist, dead eye, slippery off ball, things like that. You're chilling. Look at that shot. It is money. He's a very, very good finisher. He's going to be absolutely dominant defensively. That's where Rudy's going to thrive. He's 7'1", can play the power forward position. And like people are using Wilt and Kareem pretty consistently in competitive as their power forwards. I don't see why this Rudy can't do the exact same thing. He's huge. His jumper is better than theirs. He's an elite level defender. He's an elite level inside finisher. Will the speed be a slight issue? Maybe. But I think it's satellite that boosts speed and three ball. You put satellite takeover on him, he's going to have like a mid-70s three ball. And coach could boost that up even higher. He can get the speed into the high 90s with a coach and that shoe boost as well. Like, I don't see why this card can't be right up there with the best at the power forward position. I mean, he's an inside. He definitely is, but he's a viable inside and he can stretch the floor. I don't think the speed's going to be an issue either. 86 is enough. Like, this card's going to be really good. Let's hop into a game. See what Rudy Gobert can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game, our opponent has Kyrie as his point guard, but he's got Wilt at, besides Kyrie, he's got a great team, and he's got Wilt at power forward, which that's the comparison I made. So I'm really interested to see how Gobert plays next to, or opposed by Wilt. Again, not quite as fast, but a better shooter and very similar defensively and on the inside is kind of my opinion on this Rudy card on the surface. And I'm interested to see if he plays that well in game. So we'll start off by going pick and pop with Rudy just to see if we can get him a catch and shoot, unless he switches that matchup. If he doesn't switch the matchup of Kyrie on Magic, then I'm going to attack and pick and pop a little bit, I think, with Rudy as a shooter and try to at least use him in that role in this game. We'll see if we can actually do that, but that's what we're going to try to do anyway. Downhill drive with Magic. Good defense, honestly. Throw it over to Rudy. Rudy wide open. Rudy Green. Again, no set shot specialist or shoe or anything on the card right now. This is entirely base, and he drills the three ball. First possession of the game. You see my opponent, Paul, like take a second before he inbounds the ball, too. I don't think he expected that with Rudy Rudy. I'm gonna be honest, that does not seem like that was a shot that he was expecting at all. And then Rudy out rebounds Wilt as well, proven, like I said, he can compete on the interior at an extremely high level. Get it back to Dr. J. Now let's get the pick and roll going here. Force him to try to help off the screen. He doesn't help. It's an open three. Not a bad shot. I don't mind it. That's the whole idea there, though, is that he can be that roll man for offensive rebounds and to catch slips when the guy guarding the screener has to step out and stuff like that. That's the idea with this Rudy Gobert on the defensive end of the court. That's a great shot by my opponent. I like it. I respect it. But that's the thing I think that's going to make him really tough, is that you have to respect him as a popper, and then you also have to respect him, of course, obviously, as a roller as well. So I just think he does a lot of things really, really well. Swing it over to Magic here. Now dump it into Rudy. Rudy catch and finish. Beautiful drag towards the rim with that lead pass, and we get ourselves our second bucket of the game for Mr. Gobert. Keep in mind, this is a tier 1 showdown game. This dude I'm playing, I know he's running Kyrie, but you can tell he's clearly a pretty solid player. Definitely knows how to do his thing a little bit. Good defense here. That's a great pull up. I respect that shot, but he misses it. Unfortunately, Wilt did have inside position that time. Honestly, I think that one's more my fault than anything else on that rebound. I think I could have done a better job manually rebounding there and getting underneath Wilt. I don't really blame Gobert for that possession though, and Rimby does come down with the rebound here. We're running the floor in transition. Wilt is guarding in transition. Pump fake. Hey, he jumped. Yes, sir. We get the dunk inside. Nice, strong standing dunk with Gobert, and he's got 7 points and a rebound so far. Playing really, really well against one of the best defensive power forwards and best inside bigs in my team in Wilt Chamberlain. So love to see it. That's a really nice shot with Kyrie, and he knocks it down. I can tell this dude probably just a Kyrie fan and enjoying using him. So totally cool with that. Now let's go two-man Kyrie here. Slip Kyrie to the rim, hit the corner to Gobert. Okay, reset this. Let's go get this two-man going again. If he helps, the idea here is that he helps off of Wilt, or off of Gobert. Perfect. That's good defense. That's really well defended. I respect that. I should have just gone up with Magic. The idea was that he would help further off of Rudy there. He really didn't, but that was at least the idea there, to try our best to get Gobert an open shot again, but it didn't really work out that way that time. But you know what? It's fine. Gobert comes down with the rebound. We're right back out in transition, getting right back into our offense. Slip the screen downhill here. Not good. That wasn't good dribbling. That was bad. That was bad shot creation by me. I didn't use the screen, so there was no chance of Rudy really slipping open. And that will be the one thing I think that's going to be a slight deficiency of him compared to a Wilt or Kareem, is the ability to slip behind the defender as effectively, I guess. See if we can post up here and post spin him. I mean, I don't think Rudy's really that great of a post up scorer, but maybe he can get the job done. Oh, they gave me a bad animation there. I think I ran out of time, in all honesty. I feel like he had created enough space off that drop step to get the layup to go, but unfortunately wasn't meant to be on that one. It is what it is. Still not at all a bad first quarter from Rudy Gobert. He's knocked down a three. He's gotten a couple of inside dunks. He's gotten a couple of rebounds. Like, he's playing very, very solid so far for sure. Oh, what are you playing, Bees? Bees just... Or not Bees. Dr. J just reached right past that pass to Dr. J and didn't play it at all, which is unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Back out to Dr. J again. Let's reset the offense and let's go right back to this pick and roll here. Can you please slip in front of Wilt here? I shouldn't go up with this. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have gone up with it. I did anyway, and it worked out. Holy crap, 95 standing dunk right there. Rudy got a really nice bump animation on Wilt on that one and did a good job defensively. X-switch this, make him hit the slip. That's fine. That was bad defense by me jumping with Dr. J. Would rather give up the 2 than the 3 at that point in the possession, I think. You know what? I really like what I've seen so far out of this Gobert card, though, in this first quarter. Like, I think he's played very, very well overall. Push cross here, use the screen, look for the fade, and dump it into Rudy. That's amazing defense by Magic, honestly, switching out the corner. I don't even think he manually did that. That was just his player rotating for him perfectly, but it doesn't matter because Rudy at 7-1 still able to finish, even in that type of matchup. That should be a steal, but you know what? 0.5 seconds left on the clock. We should be all right to end out the first quarter effectively. All 11 points scored by Rudy Gay. That's always nice when you get something like that in the first quarter, and he gets a contest there to end the quarter. Honestly, really, really good stuff so far. That standing dunk animation on Wilt was really impressive because he actually got a catch, like bumped Wilt off of him type animation, like out physical Wilt Chamberlain. That's a really good sign. I don't see how this card isn't just as good as those guys, Wilt and Kareem, because again, you can't leave him wide open. He's gonna be pretty knocked down, and his jumper is, I think, overall a bit better as well. So like, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but I'm just struggling to see how this card isn't an extremely elite option at the power forward position, or really the center position as well in my team. That was a rebound animation for Wilt. Wilt won out on that battle, but Rudy's been winning his fair share of the battles so far as well, for certain. So definitely not mad about what I'm seeing out of this card so far by any means. Our opponent definitely did sub in Magic though, which probably was a smart idea because Kyrie was going to get killed. I'm going to throw this into Rudy again. We got another easy standing duck, another easy one. Yes, sir. 13 points for Rudy. Speed definitely not looking like a liability there as he's able to get back in transition effectively, and things are going really well right now for the Rudy Gobert show. Throw it up to Bees. Bees, find Dr. J in the corner. Dr. J, let's get this pick and roll. You know what? Just shoot the three. We'll take it. Good shot by Dr. J. We got an 18-10 lead. Rudy is playing his role perfectly. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of the card so far, man. I really do. Go get a chase down too. Yes, sir, Rudy. Good D. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love this card. These opals they keep dropping are fire recently, 2K. Y'all are, I gotta give 2K some credit, man. They've done a good job with budget cards recently. Like a card like Rudy Gobert being as good as he is I think really good for my team. Because players like this are important to the strength. It's goaltend. Let's go. We'll take it. Players like this Gobert, players like Drazen Petrovic, ready to gameplay on earlier. Players like Vlade from last week or Rudy Gay. Just we need affordable cards that can compete at a top tier. And I mean opals too. Like, so that second tier of card, they got to be good. And right now they are. 2K's doing a great job with them. This week we get several really good opals as well. I haven't done gameplay on OG or Laurie Markkinen yet, but they look really good too. So in general, just think 2K's doing a great job recently with content, and they deserve a lot of credit in my opinion. So he reaches in and fouls there. I'd like to get one more bucket with Rudy, but I've pretty much seen everything I need to see for this gameplay. So I'm going to call it after this possession, but I am going to give it one more try to get one more 3-point opportunity with Rudy coming off a pick and fade or something here if I can get him to help off of it. You know what? We're shooting it. I don't even hate that shot, to be honest. It's not a bad shot at all. Weren't able to knock it down that time, but I do think, again, shooting badges will help when it comes to some of the defensive or some of the pick and pop stuff, but otherwise he is just a great card. So that's bad defense there, but 15 points, 3 rebounds, 7 of 10, 1 of 3 from 3. One of the shots was ill-guided or misguided. One of them I just missed, but overall he looks really good. Very impressed. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Be back with more 2K content very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.